Hi guys, today I thought I'd share with you my process for packing my journaling and art supplies and stationery and planning supplies and all my supplies. I'm going on quite a long trip down south for about 3-ish weeks because I'm going to be down there packing about 230 goodie bags and organising a ton of other things as well for the Big Meet, which if you didn't know is a planner convention thing in the UK run by the UK Planner Addicts Facebook group. So yeah, that's happening on the 2nd of February, so I've not got that long really to get everything sorted. So everything's been sent there. I just have to get there and start packing things and organising things. So I'm going to be taking some journaling supplies and also some like relaxing journaling supplies, I suppose, things that I want to do just for me, because I'm kind of treating this as a bit of a holiday because I didn't really get much time off over Christmas. But I thought I'd record the process of me packing them so you can see the type of storage and pouches that I'm going to be using for different things. Obviously I'm not going on a plane or anything, so this probably isn't the best advice if you are going on a plane. Over the past few years I have managed to get a lot of different types of storage pouches and pencil cases and stuff. And I keep them all in one of these little bins that fits in my little unit from the range, which is like a smaller Kallax shelf. And then this bag I bought from Skinny Dip recently in their sale, and this I'm probably not going to be able to show you because it's so big. It will definitely fit A4 sized things in here. Once I've organised them into the smaller pouches, I will then organise them into this bag. And I'm going to do my best to just have this bag for all my journaling supplies. We will see how that goes. It might not work. I might end up having to find another bag, but yeah, this is like almost a month's worth of stuff I'm going to take with me. The next bit of footage you're going to see is going to be sped up, and I'll put music over it because it's just going to be me digging out things from my stash. So you'll get to have a look at a few different like pouches and things that I'm going to use. And possibly ones that I'm not going to use. But I'm going to try different things, figure out what will be best, and then I'll speak to you again at the end and we will figure out together whether it will all fit in here. So I think I'm done packing. I'm looking around my office now and I'm like, is there anything I have forgotten? And I don't think there is. The mental process that I go through when I'm packing is as if I'm gonna sit down to journal. What are the things that I pull out from my stash to use? So you would have seen me go through my ephemera box, my stickers, my washi tape, and then I went through my art stuff because I'm gonna have to do some work down there. I'm lucky in the sense that my family are quite arty as well, so they have a lot of supplies, so I don't have to bring them with me. But there were a few things I wanted to bring my own ones of, like paintbrushes and stuff like that, things that I'm used to using. I'm gonna go through everything, how I've packed things, some little tips as well, I suppose, on how to practically pack rather than just packing your whole office, which, believe me, I have done in the past because for some reason I thought I'd use it all and then I never used like half of it. So yeah, first of all, I have my planners here. I'm only taking 2, which, considering I'm going to a planner event, is quite, you know, minimal. This one I'm probably not going to bring to the planner event anyway because it's got stuff inside that is more work related and I don't need it somewhere massively public, but because obviously I'm doing work whilst I'm down there, I need this with me to reference. But this is the, is it Lovely Days Kikki.K planner that they sent me. It's the zipped A5 and it's in a pouch which was made by Joey. She doesn't make pouches anymore, but I still have all of mine because they are just the best. I love them. In here is my B6 Kikki.K. I don't have a B6 pouch, so I have this, which is from Wilko, and it's just a zip up kind of, I don't really know what the size is. I think it fits A5 planner, but it was super cheap and it obviously just zips up. It's just to kind of protect it from bumps. Okay, so it doesn't quite fit an A5, but it will fit a personal size. Unless you obviously didn't want to zip it up, it would fit. I am also bringing my UKPA planner, which is for the big meet. So this is just a little spiral bound thing and it has many secrets for the big meet in here. Ali made these for us in 2017 for the 2018 event, and I am still using mine now because it is so handy to have. So those are like my 3 main planners. These things I'm bringing with me don't fit in any sort of pouch or anything, so I'll put them separately in my suitcase, somewhere where they won't get bent. So I've just got watercolour paper and cartridge paper, and then I also have my Winsor & Newton watercolour set, which is the big set. If I was going somewhere where I had more limited suitcase space, then I'd probably bring some of the smaller sets with me. But because I'm only going down south and we're only going in the car, I just thought it's best to bring one set with all the colours in. These pouches are one of my favourite ones to use for when I go down south or when I go on a trip. If you buy a Zinidori, this is what it comes in, and obviously they're reusable, they're zipped up, which is why I think I prefer them. This was the goodie bag from last year's Big Meet, and it is very similar to this one in the fact that it's canvas, it's just printed and stuff, but this one has a drawstring, so when you actually close it, for one, it's not completely closed, and also you lose a section of space at the top where it like squishes in. So these ones I love because they are zipped up at the top, so they don't change the shape of the bag or the space you have to store things in. So in here I have larger sticker books. I just chose kind of one of each of my favourite sort of sticker books. So I've got one of the Pip 6 ones. This one has multiple different alphabets in, and this one has loads of different phrases, so it can come in handy for multiple different journal pages. And then this one is the One Canoe 2, and again it has a ton of different stickers in. I was going to bring coloured ink with me, but I know my mum has a ton and I'm sure she won't mind me using some, so I'm just bringing my Stays On and my Memento one, which are both black ink. I also have one of my really grubby acrylic blocks for my clear stamps, and then in here is basically all of my clear smaller sets of stamps. I do also have this, which has the bigger ones in. These storage, like, I don't know what to call them, plastic folder things are by Do Crafts, and you can get a folder for them to go in, and I did have that folder, but I just did not like it. So I now store these just in a box so I can look through them like a little filing system. Eventually I want to put labels on here, so I have the labels sticking out the top, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. I'm pretty impressed that I managed to fit basically all of my stamps into here. I was going to bring some mini wooden stamp alphabet sets with me, but it just wasn't worth the extra space that they would take up because I have my alphabet stickers in here. In this one I have all my washi tapes. This stores so much washi tape if you stack it right. A few of my kind of top tips for choosing washi tape to bring with you when you're travelling. Obviously this one depends on how long you're gone for, but I would say choose any washi tapes that are almost finished or don't have as much on them. That way you won't have to bring them home with you. if you obviously finish them, or if you're like me who's going to a planner event at the end of the month, you'll have more space to store any washi that you end up buying or getting at that event. Also, when you're storing them, if you have any rolls which are almost finished, which are really small, they can sometimes fit inside the roll of another washi tape. And my last little tip, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it now, I think I've packed it right at the bottom, is to choose washi tapes that have more than one design on. Those washi tapes I find kind of irritating when I'm at home, but when I go away somewhere, they are the most ideal tape to have with me, because I have like multiple washi tapes with me on one roll. Let me see if I've got one on my shelf. This isn't the most ideal one to show you, but you'll get the gist of it. But this tape has lots of different sections on it, so you know you can get tapes which have like longer sections, so it'll have like a long bit of dots or a long bit of stripes, and they might be in different colours. Those ones are really good to take with you. In here I have my paintbrushes and these Posca pens. These I haven't used yet. I have been wanting to use them so badly, but I just haven't really had the time to sit down and just experiment with them. So I'm hoping I'll get the chance to do that when I'm down south. So yeah, those are in there along with all my paintbrushes and a couple of water brushes too. I'll probably end up bringing one of those with me when I go to the event. This pouch was from Staples, I think. I got it a long time ago, so I don't know if it's available anymore, but it's a really nice case. I do enjoy using that one. This case is from Hema. I have a few of these. They're like plasticky style, super simple with just a zip on the top. In this one I have all my ephemera, all my stickers, all the like loose things that I've taken out of my stash. This is one of the like more difficult things I find to pack, because I could literally put my whole ephemera stash in here if I wanted to. In this pouch, this one is from Freckled Fawn. It's from one of their kit pouches. In here I have all my journaling photos and all my mementos and stuff, so tickets and receipts and things. And this is all the stuff I need to get documented from the past. Basically whole of 2018, but this is like my goal for free time when I have free time down south, to just crack on with my journal and get some of them documented. This pencil case is definitely one of my favourites when I'm going down south or going on any trip. It is a hard plastic case. I'm not massively fond of the massive Smiggle branding all over it, but the colours and the glitter and the teal and everything, yeah, I love that, so that's why I got it. In here I have all my mild liners. I decided to take them all because, I mean, I have space too, and I've been using different colours for different things and trying different layouts and different coloured headers and all that jazz, so I've decided to just take them all. I also have a load of normal writing pens in here, a mixture of gel and biro. I also have a glue stick and a rubber in here. There's nothing in the middle section, but over here I have all my black kind of like art pens, brush pens, like felt tip pens. I also have a ruler, a sharpener, and some double-sided tape. I've forgotten pencils. I knew there was something. Okay, so I'll go grab some pencils in a minute. I might put the pencils in here, I don't know. Anyway, I also have some scissors. These ones are my go-to pair of scissors. I tend to use the smaller pairs more than I do the bigger pairs. So yeah, that is what is in here. I also have my budget planner thing that I want to start. So I bought this in 2018 for the start of 2018, and I just never used it. And it is undated, so I could have used it any time in the year. But because it starts in January, I wanted to start it in January. So yeah. So those are all like the little pouches. This is quite a lot now I'm looking at it, but I keep reminding myself it's like 3 or 4 weeks and I'm also going to a planner event, and I also am taking this kind of as a holiday, so I want to make sure I have enough bits and pieces where if I want to sit down and create, I don't feel stumped. The last pouch or storage thing that I have is this. This I got in, I think I got it in a Brimbles advent. I think it was the last day of the advent that we all got one of these. But this comes in so handy when I'm going down south. It has a couple of handles, so if I want to do stuff downstairs in the dining room or something, I just have to take this little bag. In here I've not put anything in these back pockets, and I don't have anything in these zip pockets either side either. But in here I have my arty journal thing, I have my brain dump, I have the bigger stamps, I have some bigger flat journal things, which is like mementos and bits and pieces I want to put into my journal. I have my creative journal, my day-to-day one, which has my current insert, it has my journal like challenge insert, and then it has a couple of spare ones. I have all of my Simple Story stickers because out of all of the stickers I own, my Simple Stories ones I use the most. I also have these alphabet stickers from Paper Chase because you get tons and tons in a pack. So if I can't spell a word from my other alphabets because I don't have enough D's or I don't have enough I's or something, I kind of just resort to those because I know I'm going to have one of each letter at least. I have this little sticker book which my mum got me a new one for Christmas, so I want to try and use these ones up. And then I also have my teeny tiny journal in here because I really want to start using this. I now somehow have to fit this into the other bag. I don't think I'm going to fit all of it in here. Okay, let's get the bulky things in and see how that goes. Oh, it fits A5 standing up. That's pretty handy. That's really handy actually. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to only fit like all the little pouches in here. Even if I don't zip this up, it's better than having them all separately. Okay, I've actually fit more in there than I thought. I don't think I dare try and fit this in because it's probably gonna break it, and I don't want to break my new bag. Let's see. Oh, it zips up. So I have this big pink bag with all the little pouches in. I have this thing with that in it. And then I have my 2 planners and this pouch. So actually, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with myself. This is all the journaling supplies and art supplies that I'm bringing with me. Hopefully it's helped some of you if you're travelling and you want to take some journaling supplies with you. As always, if you have any questions, then let me know below, and I'll see you in my next video.